Hey guys, this is Hell Hades free to play. Guys, the worst thing happened this morning. The absolute worst thing. I got full on sniped on the free to play. Man, it's so annoying. So look, before I get into my awful day, the way it's gone down, let me tell you about a beautiful giveaway that we're doing from HH Gaming. If you want his and her matching hoodies for a Valentine's gift, we're doing this to celebrate life. If you're not with someone, you can get yourself 2 hoodies. Why not? But basically, there's going to be 3 winners of these limited edition beautiful hoodies that Fiction has created with the kind of like embroidered. These are actually very high quality hoodies. Anyway, yeah, all you need to do is get in the mix on a bunch of the different channels that HH Gaming are now a part of. So the team grows ever wider. We've got Never doing Dragonair stuff. You all know YST, I'm sure. You all know Saf from HH Gaming channel. We've got a whole bunch of us. Anyway, Fateless, which is the channel which covers the game we're creating. I did drop a little teaser. Don't tell Fiction that I did this, by the way, because I wasn't supposed to. But I did drop a little teaser in my Discord yesterday. One of our character creations. Pretty cool. If you come and join the Fateless channel, you'll see a lot of those updates as we're doing them. Because we're allowing the community to come along for the ride. So anyway, if you want to have a bunch of entries, then just like get involved with as many as you like. And yeah, that's it. Anyway, let's get back to the dreadful morning. You know what I've been doing this morning? I took my daughter to go and buy her first car. It was about a 2-hour journey away. Me and Lady H were driving her up so that one of us could drive back the other car. And so Lady H was driving because I knew I had to be on the free to play to prevent a snipe. And it was about 2 minutes before the event ended. I looked at the event and I was behind by about 500 points. All of a sudden, like, they'd obviously just thrown a load of books into their champions. And I was like, doesn't matter. I've got a couple of books and I've got so much food ready for the counter. I was ready to counter snipe. Okay. I was in there and ready to go to like level some food that I'd already done, upgrade and quickly level. I had counter snipe ready to go. And then with like 2 minutes left, we went into this tunnel. I lost all signal on my phone. I'm like, that. Please let me have got out of this properly. I'd done a bunch of work of counter sniping, but it wasn't enough. And I came out the other end of the tunnel. The time was over and I was done by 200 points. 200 freaking points. Ah, it's brutal. Finite. I hate you. I hate you. With all my soul. So that means I didn't get these 5 fragments for my free-to-play adventure. So now we're back on the straight and narrow. So if we have a look at the fusion plan. Finite, did it. Arena, did it. Champion training, did it, and some. Spider, I've done it. Dungeon Divers, first one, done. Summon Rush, done in full with the full 15. Artifact event, done. And then we're activated at the moment on this Dungeon Divers 2, where I'm in the mix. So Dungeon Divers 2, I think I've got like nearly 2 days left. And I'm well over halfway to where I need to be. So it's not bad. Okay, I'm not in a bad spot. This is going to get me to 55 fragments. And if I show you here, I've currently got the 50. So I've got all of the fragments I'm meant to have got. Another 5 on their way very soon. And then the next set of events are starting to pop up. So we've got the artifact events starting tomorrow. I've been accruing silver along the way. My gem count, though, is low. My shard count is extremely low. And we've only got a few days until we get into like the nasty stuff on this fusion. So Dragon Tournament, I think I'm absolutely golden for. I think that's going to be fine. Next artifact event, I think I'm fine. Okay. So that's 10 more in the bag, taking me to 65. Hero's Path is going to be mainly about leveling champions, which I think I'm going to be okay for. Depends where they put the fragments. So that would be 7. That would be 80. We've then got Ice Golem and another artifact event I think I'm okay for, 90. Classic Arena, I'm totally fine for, 95. So it means I'm going to have to pick up all of the fragments from Hero's Path, and we don't know what it looks like yet. Won't know until a couple of days. And it means I'm going to have to get 5 fragments now from Champion Chase, which I'm not prepped for because I was banking on not being sniped. It's really annoying. So what does that mean? Well, it's now got tough. Okay, so these 5 points from Champion Chase It's going to be a mixture of shards and whether I can get any food prepared for fusions. Okay, so do I have anything that I can do to make this possible for me? One thing I can do is fuse Relic Keeper, which I need to do anyway for my next mission. So from now until I need to put my energy somewhere else, my energy is going into finding these rares to fuse into Relic Keeper. Let's have a look here as well. I do have a fusible epic ready in these champions for Razin. That's one. Marked isn't farmable, is she? No. God, if I picked up a mark, that would be 2. But it's just so pot luck. And then Sliver Brute, shard only. And this one's farmable. So if I picked up somehow a Sliver Brute or a marked, that's some more points towards champion chase there. Broadmoor stuff. I've only got 1. Don't have time left to do this now. I've not been collecting these fragments because it's not been a priority for me. So this is really it. Relic Keeper for 1 Razin epic, and potentially, if I'm super lucky, a second one. Other than that, it's going to be shard pulling between now and the weekend. Depends how many shards I can get. I do pick up more shards than I realize, honestly. Like, I farmed a fair amount in a short period of time. I used all of my shards completely over the weekend. I've already got a few in the bank. Obviously, we got the clan versus clan going on right now, where you do pick up another shard. It's not a lot, but I get another one. But there's stuff going on that's going to help me, but it's going to be extremely tight to get this fusion done if I'm going to do it. It's extremely tight. And whereas I have been doing all of my work, so you can see that I've put a lot of energy into Spider, which got another day left. I'm already at like 26, nearly 2,700 points on Spider. Just farming Spider 10. It's really easy to do. I'm farming food at the same time. So what I'm going to do is get this 4-star chicken, because I'm close anyway. And then we're just going to divert any more energy now into those campaign areas like 8-3 and start to get my food ready for the fusible epics whilst hoping to find the drops that I need. So I need a Templar, for example. Yeah, and then once I've got the Templar, I can come in and I think it's in here. Yeah, grab myself a Spirit Host, etc. So that's going to be my next few days, building up to the champion chase, getting all of those rares if I can. It's pot luck, but I should be able to. Now, the other thing that's happened today is clan reset has happened. I've got my new clan quest set up, so all of them very achievable, I think. Should be. All of them pretty achievable. The clan shop has rolled energy as well, so as long as I get some of those clan quests done, I'm going to get some energy in the bank, and that should help me with that stuff. So there's a number of things going down. As ever, it's pulling on every single lever I can to make it happen. And honestly, that snipe is brutal for my chances. It's literally taken, because I wouldn't have needed to do any champion chase, and I could have just been focused all in on that artifact event thing, the hero's path thing. But now I need to split. I'm splitting all over the place again. But it's still possible. It's just got way harder because of Fire Knights. Dude, you suck. But yeah, I mean, I've been farming away Spider, as I said in my video, 2-manning it with food so that I could get ready for this hero's path. So again, if you didn't check out my video where I showcased Kale solo in Spider 10, which he's very capable of doing, I put the 2-man in just to make sure that I'm not it's not possible that I waste any energy when I'm doing super raids. So this is like a fail safe, and it just cost me 1 more spot of farm. But I think it's probably worth to do that just to make sure, But yeah, basically we've got Kale just basically in all his starter gear, but with some nice crit damage gloves on. 180 odd speed, over 75. No, I'd rather he was 85% crit rate, I think. Hold on. Yeah. I'd rather he had 85% crit rate. When he nukes stuff with his A2, he gets a ton of turn meters. So when he kills all those spiderlings, he gets a load of turn meters. So he just cycles back to this A2 really quick. It makes him really potent for spider farming for like solo stuff. But you need masteries to make it work. So you need stuff like Spirit Haste. When those allies that are your food champions die, you get a load more speed. You need things like Whirlwind of Death, more speed when you kill stuff. And you need things like Cycle of Violence to try and get your nuke back as quick as possible. So there's a few kind of like caveats to make this work. And then my Rathalos here is just in my standard kind of mastery setup. And again, just kind of like starter stuff, really. There's nothing too special about his gear. Same sort of speed. Tried to crit cap. I'm not quite there. And then just damage build. And between these two, it takes about a minute. We're just like farming up Spider 10, nice and easy. The reason we do 10, I do say it in my video where I go into it in some detail. 10 has got abnormal drop rates of 5-star gear. Okay, it's way better than 11 and 12 and 13. It's not really until you can farm Spider 16 that I'd say it's worth doing anything else than 10. Okay, so that basically means that you get an easy farm stage and you still get good gear that's actually usable. Yeah, I'm now in a position, a month in, where there's not really any champion that I pick up that I couldn't give them all of the accessories I want at probably like a rare or above standard, So that's pretty decent. At that point, any champion that comes in, I can give them the accuracy banners I want. I can give them that extra bit of accuracy and damage off of the amulets. And then I've got an option on rings depending on the type of champion they are. You can see it's around about a minute farm and super easy. Super easy. Very, very reliable. 100% reliable. And yeah, no worries with this team. So that's it really. Just thought I'd give you an update. It's been a terrible morning. My daughter's happy because she's got her first ever car. And I'm very unhappy because I got totally done on the champion training. Anyway, have yourself a good day. I'll see you soon.